Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague. Jaime Garcia will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
Paulo Orlando will dig in now as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. In there at the knees, strike one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his pitchers a lot of pitches. He shuts down a running game. Very cerebral as well as far as setting up hitters. I don't know if the game has seen a better defensive catcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Grichuk, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Rendell Grichuk comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout's too concerned. Well, good start so far for the home guys. 1, 2, 3 top half, followed by a leadoff single here to start things off in the bottom half.
Kennedy pauses. Here's the first pitch. Colton Wong stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, they're going to have to hit some gappers out there because they are dead last in stolen bases. They can't run. If they're not going to rely on any speed, they really need to get a consistent power production and drive in guys with extra base hits.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Stephen Piscotty will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency happen.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, out there at first base, Eric Hosmer. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award, but he's not known just for being a great defensive player. Runs the bases well, swings the bat, just comes out and grinds every single game. We'll see what he does in this one.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Hosmer is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. Christian Colon makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Christian Colon.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit here to open up the second.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Alex Gordon will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting 6th, catcher, Lionel Traxler.
Lionel Traxler into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Line drive to left. Holiday is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Then Moss will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Orlando is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Shani Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Counts 1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Kennedy sets his sights. Here comes the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the fly out, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down. Mike Moustakas leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. But somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Alcides Escobar will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Well, no question he's a much better hitter against left-handed pitching. And this year, he's hitting over 400 against lefties. And this is just a great swing as he pulls into second with a double.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. For Escobar, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him. Coming to the plate now, Gerard Dyson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Jaime Garcia digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jaime Garcia.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Kennedy gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Rendell Grichuk is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Colton Wong will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Wong will take the turn and head for second now.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And he's going to make it around right back where he started. It's an inside-the-park home run. Swing and a liner, but foul. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Paulo Orlando, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grichuk giving chase. 1 down.
First baseman number 30.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass. Settling in now, Christian Colon. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball right back to the mound. One there, on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Stephen Piscotty is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Kendrys Morales is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 25.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and reined in, one away.
We'll take a look at this on show track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Kennedy into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, first base.
Brandon Moss is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Lorenzo Cain is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
Salvador Perez is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Hanley Ramirez is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go. Kendrys Morales will stand in now. A late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. That's popped up out towards short right field. Wong is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 13.
Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground.
Oh, look at Carpenter.
He goes to first. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
Johnny Peralta will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. And this is up and in, ball one. Hit out towards second. Ramirez scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, number 4. Catcher.
Digging in now, Yadier Molina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Hosmer, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
A pitcher, number 54.
Jaime Garcia is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on. Alcides Escobar will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First pitch on its way. Ian Kennedy is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
Yeah, and he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Lorenzo Cain will come on as he's newly into the ball game, getting his first plate appearance now here in the sixth. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Piscotty in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Paulo Orlando stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. High pop-up. Moss is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Rendell Grichuk gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Colton Wong is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. And another foul ball. Kennedy's ready. Here's the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Third baseman, number 13,
Matt Carpenter is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Eric Hosmer will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And now here's the third time he's stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Molina gonna have to hurry, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the seats, 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Kendrys Morales will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul. Stephen Piscotty will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Skied into very shallow right. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Matt Holliday is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Brandon Moss is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Mike Moustakas will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, two are gone to start the 8th inning. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Alcides Escobar stands in as he looks at ball one here. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that is going to spell the end for starter Jaime Garcia. Dusty Coleman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like...
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Dylan G is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Dylan G.
Johnny Peralta is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Yadier Molina will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Kane is after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. A spin and a throw. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Randall Grichuk gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Line softly out toward left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Colton Wong steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Lifted the other way to left center. Orlando on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Akendo's waving him in.
And he will score as well.
And he will come all the way around. It's an inside-the-park three-run home run.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Well, clearly no intent with 2 strikes, but you've got to make sure that pitch doesn't get away from you.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Trevor Rosenthal will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Lorenzo Cain will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Royals.
Paulo Orlando will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And it's quickly 0-2. Rosenthal has his sign. Here's the 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Right fielder.
Eric Hosmer makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be MLB The Show has baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. The road trip continues with the Adam Wainwright will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
On the ground up the middle, and now this ties up Peralta, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Lorenzo Cain will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on a wet night. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is back control at its finest right there.
Standing in now, Paulo Orlando. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Wainwright comes set. Here's the pitch. Softly hit to the left side. The second for one, but they will not have a shot at two. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Boy, it's amazing how fast a guy will get down the line if he can smell an RBI coming. You see he's able to beat it out on the back end as the run comes home to score. No double play.
Eric Hosmer will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Number 41 comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. On to first, and they get the... Chris Medlin is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Stephen Piscotty comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Matt Carpenter will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Brandon Moss will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Hanley Ramirez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Smoke toward third. Carpenter has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, the left
Alex
fielder,
Gordon
number 4.
will dig in now as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Batting seventh, the catcher,
Salvador
number 13.
Perez will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good. Matt Holliday will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Tapper up the line. Scooped up. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. Back to first, and he throws it away.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
He's running towards second. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Snap throw from the catcher. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Orlando is in pursuit, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Again down to second. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mike Moustakas is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Wainwright gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
Batting The pitcher, number 39.
At the plate, Chris Medlin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to go 2-0 on a guy, but it's another to do it to a pitcher, and still another to do it to an American League pitcher. You've got to throw a strike right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike two.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball four. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Oh, look at Carpenter. He gathers the throw. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. On the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So nothing happened. Leading off the inning, Adam Wainwright. And they'll need him to get something going here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting, right fielder
Stephen Piscotty will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gordon going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece. Here comes Gordon. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Moss. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Matt Holliday will dig in. He singled his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. High in the air out toward shallow right. Orlando has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Johnny Peralta stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, that grounder got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Lorenzo Cain is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Paulo Orlando steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Wainwright's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Line to the right side. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Now batting.
Boy, do you want a wake-up call as an infielder? How about this one? That's just a duck and cover there.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 delivery. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Alex Gordon gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Colton Wong will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Gerard Dyson is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 1.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
No strike.
That evens it up 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now batting, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Another one sent foul. Hit out towards second. To his right, Ramirez in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 50,
Adam Wainwright is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Salvador Perez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Wainwright into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. So stepping in, Chris Medlin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Around third and being waved on home.
And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Alcides Escobar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. To short, hit hard. Peralta's up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. And he is in there. Lorenzo Cain will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looped out toward third. Oh, and this goes right past him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Paulo Orlando steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Cain runs, squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Flips it underhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stephen Piscotty comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Stepping in now, number 41. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, we've seen this before. Fastballs in and breaking balls away. That's been his MO throughout the first half of this game.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Runners on the move for second. This is grounded foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag's there by Escobar, and he's out at second base.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams back. The bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Wainwright looks in. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
2 balls.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Gerard Dyson will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. First pitch on its way. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Salvador Perez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Here comes Hosmer around third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Long throw to third. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Here goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. Kendrys Morales. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 19th home run for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Hit toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, sometimes when it rains, it pours. I mean, this ball's not hit all that well. It's just a simple little soft liner, but you couldn't drop that ball in a better spot, and he picks up a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice. That's a pretty swing here. I mean, you can see he shoots this one just inside the chalk. Maybe he's a little unlucky just to get a single out of it instead of 2 bases.
Into the box now, Paulo Orlando. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, you know, he's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there. He's looking for the right formula, but he hasn't been able to find it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Piscotty is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Royals.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now as the former number 1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod. Brandon Moss stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Matt Holliday is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The shortstop, number 27.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Colton Wong will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Knuckle curve stays high. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're down 5. It's welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Tyler Lyons is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Tyler
Hit sharply toward the right side. Well, this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Hanley Ramirez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Gerard Dyson did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, he did his job nicely last time up.
Line softly toward the hole. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Salvador Perez will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple.
Well, the inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those 2 quick outs, but then all of a sudden, now the pressure's on here with a runner down at third.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Hit hard to short. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. Leading off the inning, Yadier Molina, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and the catch is made, 1 away.
now batting.
Number 36 will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.